Hello. So, um, I've been thinking about Alice in Wonderland, and I actually just watched it. It was last night, and I don't know. I wanted to get more into detail. So, to me, it kind of seems that the realm that we're in is like a fairy tale realm. It does seem like that the queen, that there is a queen and she's the witch, like the wicked witch, right? And she casted a spell over humanity, right? And she put everybody to sleep and she got everyone to do her bidding for her. She manipulated energy and time and, stole frequencies and, so, and so I guess where I'm going with this is now we need to look at our outer reality as there's many minions, in the movie there were the flashcards and there were people working for the queen because she's held their family captive and she holds things against them and it's just oh, something happens, it's off with their head, which is basically hey, I'm gonna fucking sacrifice you now, right? They did something bad, now we need to sacrifice them. And so everyone down here is in fear of this, this queen, maybe, when Alice, when her mother was, telling her that story, maybe when she went, because he was when the rabbit was running, he was I'm late for an important date, I'm late. And then he goes through that tunnel in the tree. And what is a tree? Tree of life, the tree is very symbolic, right? So now she falls down, the tree, and then she's in that tunnel. Also, she does cry too in there, right? So she does cry, which creates a flood in their whimsical world. So did she, and we have here, what do we have? We have Noah's Ark, right? The flood of that time. There's just a lot of synchronicities with the Disney, I don't know, just with fairy tales, right? So what else do we have now? We have Snow White, right? And she gets, put under a spell by the wicked witch, she eats the apple. And what do all the princesses have in common? What do they all have in common? A witch trying to get them and trying to take their soul, right? Trying to, turn them evil and, how about Rapunzel? So what is Rapunzel? Has the long golden hair. What do they get us to do, right? What happens in Rapunzel if she cuts her hair? Her magic dies, right? Her magic fucking cripples and it dies. So what do they get us to do here? They get us to shave our legs, right? They want you to shave your head. They try making trends out of cutting your hair, dyeing your hair. You have hair dye, it's literally, dye is you're killing your hair. You have school, right? What do they teach you in school? What's the first thing that you learn? They teach you how to spell, right? You're casting a spell right away in these schools. And then you have to take a test, right? Sort of testing you, you're, and has the two T's, T-E-S-T. What's a T? It's a cross. And then E and an S, like a snake, and then it has another cross at the end. It's all fucking voodoo. This realm is just nothing but voodoo and witchcraft and it's just low vibrational witchcraft. So what else? So, oh, what is it between the princesses, right? What do they all have in common? What do they have in common? A good heart, right? They all have a good heart. And they all seem to get taken advantage of, right? Everyone just seems to be, a lot more mean to them, right? So then now Alice, when she fell down the rabbit hole, think of the sun. Think of the sun as like the opening, right? Like, I don't know. Where's the opening? Where's the opening? Really, where's the opening? And it explains like the giants too, right? Because then, and when she fell, like that, the door handle had her eat the, that cake, and it made her big, right? And so what happens here? Like we drink fluoride water, right? Could there be a spell that keeps us, this human form? That's why we always feel like we have more powers, and we just feel special, and just we're this body is not ours. It's like we feel like we're something different. It could be the water that was casted. Then we eat the food, right? They have the spells on the food. Like, look at the Oreo. The Oreo has the like Freemason, Malta symbology. So I mean, there's a lot of synchronicities to deal with. So how about in Beauty and the Beast, right? Like, there's that rose. And what do we have for the rose in our realm? It's that adrenochrome, right? Like, that's the significance to the red rose. That's like their handle, the handler name for that that drug. So Beauty and the Beast. So what is the Beast, right? He's like the narcissist, right? The fucking mean, nasty narcissist is grumpy and never happy, and can't fucking laugh or joke around. It's just always barking orders, and fucking he's hurt, right? He's fucking hurt. He's the big bear that's fucking hurt. And all the Disney princesses, they're empaths too. They're all fucking empaths, like hardcore, die-hard fucking empaths. Little Mermaid, right? So what about the Little Mermaid? I mean, do you like to sing? Do you love to sing? Do you feel like when you sing, that's just like, I don't know, you can hit these tones, and it's just like, you just feel like, this vibration and energy just connected, and but maybe like you want to sing, but you're held back, right? Like, you're held back because insecurities, and you don't want people hearing you. You don't want to be judged, right? Like, so it's holding you back, right? So, I mean, that it's another form of, Disney, because look at Ariel. She wasn't able to sing after she gave her soul away to Ursula. And Ursula was what? The octopus. And what do we have in the Illuminati? The Illuminati octopus. Shit's all fucking connected. It's entangled. Everything is entangled. It's intertwined and twisted and tangled around. It's a big fat loop. We're in a fucking loop. We're in a karmic loop because we just keep fucking each other over and over and over. Never learning the lesson, never wanting to learn the lesson. Maybe we didn't, maybe when like people were here, they didn't know how to even heal and fix that lesson, and then when the people, tried telling everyone, like the ones like, say like me, like, in other reincarnations, they're trying to tell other souls what the fuck is going on. And then they look at them like they're crazy, right? And then they start burning them and shit, like like the Salem witches, like the fuck are burning witches. But we're not witches, we're fucking just connected. We're just fucking connected. And they think it's fucking that because they're disconnected. Remember, they ain't got a soul right now. Their soul fucking went to sleep for a little bit. And we're here to fucking resuscitate it back up. We need the defibrillators, right? We need like a like a million of them, or a billion, right? Fucking get everybody resuscitated. Fucking work the grinders in there. You know, it's like this, nothing's working. Like this is like a propeller, right? The fucking propeller ain't working no more. That shit just like, it's out, right? It's got fucking gunk on it, you know, it's you know, it's rusty, and you know, it's old and out of shape, you know, like no one fucking tuned it up, you know, like it's how it is today. It's how humanity is. Everyone's all fucking used up, and you know, they're burnouts. We're all fucking awakening burnouts. We all think that, you know, just we're just trying to I don't know. We're trying to wake up. We're just trying to fucking wake up and get out of this shit. And we're trying to do it the best that we know how with the trauma that we had to experience. Because we all know we went through a bunch of fucking trauma. So, in Alice in Wonderland too, you had the queen, right? She had that little peasant dude, right? And like he just like flirted with everybody, you know, he probably had sex with whoever behind that, you know, the queen's back, you know. And you have that today here too. It's just like, it's just nuts. It's just like the queen had, like, they all lost respect, right? They lost respect for everything because they lost hope. And when you lose hope, you lose everything. There's nothing to look forward to, right? Because like when you were a child, you know, you had all those dreams and hopes, and you know, you wanted to be this and that, you know, and then what happens? You fucking go to school to be brainwashed, and then, you know, you get on the conveyor belt, and you know, you fucking go along for the ride, you know, of the, you know, the corporation realm, right? There is no unlocking your inner beauty, right? It's just like, it's been beaten down and battered and fucking just like, it's just like I don't know, it's a fucking soul swap, right? They just want to swap your soul. It's fucking nuts. This is crazy. It's just fucking crazy. It's like a fairy tale. It's like a fucking fairy tale. We're in a fairy tale. We are in a fucking fairy tale called Earth, right? It's called Earth or Heart. It's getting cold out here. We had a tornado in Grapevine, Texas today, and that's about maybe like 25 minutes away from me. Weather was really crazy today. It was crazy in the morning. The energies are just, it's just, we're waking up, man. And like, have you noticed too that people wear clothing with symbols on it? Like, I'm noticing a lot of people wearing an anchor. It's like they have to like anchor down their timeline and the frequencies, because remember, there's people not wanting to ascend. They know what's happening. And that's the government, right? They want to keep it fucking down. Why? Because then they're in control, right, of everything, and they can still do all their fucked up shit, right, behind everyone's back, and let everybody suffer, and, you know, put everyone out of tune, you know. But now people are waking up and they're realizing no more, because they're done. Like, they had to have had a taste, right? It's like God probably gave them a taste of something beautiful, or maybe they remember, right? They're like living off of a memory. They're living off of a memory of something that was once beautiful. And they still are holding hope for that. They're still holding hope. They're still holding hope. And what does God want us to do? He wants us all to do it together, right? It's not a fucking a uni mission, right? It's a fucking unity mission. It's a unity. It's fucking individuality. We all love each other for who and what we are. We stop the judging. We stop the, you know, self-pity, hatred, whatever. We love everybody for who and what they are. But first, we have to do what? Love ourselves. Love ourselves. And then we can go love the world. Gotta take care of you first. Gotta take care of you first. That's where they tricked you. The trick was to give your power away to everybody else, right? You're always thinking in your mind about what you're a people pleaser, right? You just want to fucking people please. You're giving up your power. So now come back to center, come back within, and just be you. Without any fucks given. Just be you. Imagine the impact, right? All right, I'm gonna cut this one off. Y'all have a good night.